Hey y'all, today I am going to show you guys a recipe that I love to make during a weekday. It is easy, delicious, and really a family favorite. So I'm going to start out by heating a tablespoon of coconut oil in my skillet. Then I'm going to use 1 can of this Thai red curry paste. Now I really love this brand. However, there's a lot of different Thai brands at the Asian store that are really good. But I will say this, it is important to get a curry paste that is really good quality because it's pretty much going to be the dominating flavor in this dish. There is a brand that is commonly available called Thai Kitchen. I really don't recommend that one, but if it's the only one you can get, then use it. I'm going to fry the curry paste for about 2 minutes in the oil on a medium heat, stirring continuously. Then I'm going to add 1 diced onion as well as just a random tomato I had in my house. You don't have to use tomato, but if you have it, look, I just throw it in there. I'm going to saute that in total for about 6 minutes. This sauteing is very key to developing the depth of flavor in this dish. Then I'm going to add in a tablespoon of my green seasoning and about 4 cloves of minced garlic. My green seasoning has a variety of herbs and ginger and whatnot that I've already ground up, and I'll leave a link to that recipe in the description. Then I am going to add 3 cans of chickpeas, and I'm going to put in the water from 1.5 of those cans. You definitely don't want to put in all the juice, but you do need a little bit of it because I'm going to use that water to initially begin to soften the chickpeas before I add in any coconut milk. The curry paste that I'm using is not extremely salty, so I am going to be adding in a teaspoon of complete seasoning. But if you use another brand like Ploy, those are much saltier, so you may not even want to add this. I'm going to mix this in, and then I'm going to put in a little lemongrass. Now, baby, let me put you on some lemongrass. This is going to add a wonderful aromatic quality to your curry. I like to take a bottle and just bang up the fat part of the lemongrass. If you don't have this, this is totally optional, as I know it's pretty much only available at Asian groceries. But if you can get it, honey, go ahead and get it. I'm going to cover this up and let this simmer on a medium low for 10 minutes. Then I said, you know what, let me put in a little bit of extra ginger. So I just chopped up an inch of ginger, mixed that in, and then I covered this for 10 more minutes and allowed it to cook. If you have some other vegetables and things that you want to use in your curry, like carrots, they're going to take a little bit longer to cook, so you could add them in at that time as well. However, I am using some wonderful organic kale straight from my garden. You guys know I love garden greens. So I just took a nice little bundle of this dino kale and I'm going to cut it into about 1-inch pieces. I also had like some broccoli and some kale shoots that were starting to come up. And honey, I'm not going to waste them, baby. I'm just going to throw them right in. Other veggies that would be good in this include cauliflower, bell peppers, even some diced butternut squash. That is really good. I love the butternut squash, winter squash, Thai curry combination. It's been 20 minutes that I've been simmering my curry, and now I'm going to add in my veggies. I like to put these in for the last 10 minutes of the cook time because I don't want them to become overly soft. This coconut milk is my favorite brand of coconut milk. I wish they were sponsoring me, but they're not. It just tastes so rich and coconutty. I'm going to be putting in 2 cups of this coconut milk. What you're going to find is that it's going to really mild out the chilies that are in the curry paste, and it's going to bring out some of the other flavors in the dish. If you want your dish to be milder, then I would add about 3 cups of coconut milk, or you can use 2 cups of coconut cream. I'm going to mix this well, add on the lid, and simmer this on the lowest heat setting for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to add in some Thai holy basil. If you do not have this basil, then cilantro is a great pick. I'm also going to put in the juice of 1 lime. I do not have any fish sauce, as that's not something that I use typically in my kitchen. So instead, I'm going to add in about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of soy sauce and about half of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. It's not the exact same flavor, but it's going to be close enough. Then I'm going to put in about a half of a tablespoon of honey. This is going to just mild out the spiciness and just round out all of the flavors. If you want to make this a vegan dish, of course, you could just use a little bit of sugar. This whole dish comes together in about 30 to 35 minutes. Very simple and super achievable on a work night. And it's really just a family favorite with all the flavors that this has. I find that even picky eaters tend to really love this dish. With all of these delicious flavors, I can tell you right now, you are not going to miss the meat. I am going to serve this with some brown rice. Also some avocado. Let me know in the comments, what would you serve with a delicious curry like this? And have you ever tried a Thai chickpea curry before? If you have, let me know your favorite recipe or just your favorite quick weeknight recipe in the comments. I hope you enjoy. Goodbye and God bless.